people get overwhelmed and stuff. Like, say for it's a shopping center, like,
Oh yeah,
you know,
that's where I see it most of the time.
yeah, absolutely. Mum and dad, or mum or dad, whatever, go to the shops with an intention to get things done. And what do you usually do when you go to the shops? You want to get in and out.
Yeah.
And then kids are just being kids, like running around doing their own sort of thing. And that's when, that can sort of wreak havoc on the plans that you've set. And then as a result, you feel like you need a strong arm situation.
Yeah.
And then kids, sometimes, gravitate away from that and then make it harder.
Yeah, yeah. I think the big thing that I struggle with is because I'm trying to, when I go to the shopping centre, I'm trying to do the same thing, right? I'm trying to get in and out.
Yeah.
And it's just people that aren't aware of where their kids are, I find that challenging. Because it's, their kids are running around and I don't want to accidentally bump a kid, or I don't want to trip over a kid accidentally, and I don't want someone else to do it either. I'm like, come on, guys, let's...
Yeah,
I think that's one thing that I struggle with.
Like, I see what you're saying, man, for sure. Like, I think of it in terms, like, I would have loved to have done those things as kids, like run around and, like, be within eyesight of mum and dad or whatever. And, but I was always afraid to do those things, to step out of line, because you're going to get in the shit, And so, I think there's an element of, like, being in control of the situation, but not having the kids at heel.
Yeah.
And by kids at heel, it's like a dog training term where, the dog will stick to your side no matter what until you give it the release command, like that it can go and do what it's there. I approach it very similarly to dog training. It's like, if I need you to come over here, then it's for a good reason, but I'm not just going to ask you to be in this general vicinity, like, because, I need you to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I guess hopefully that will be more effective in the long term, that then they will actually... When it's important for them to come over to you, they will, because they'll know that it's not just because dad says so.
100%.
Because I think that's like a common thing, right? Like, oh, just dad says so. You say like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you push the boundaries, right?
Absolutely.
Test it. How far can I, how long can I before I actually go back?
They'll always test you as well. Like, I'm speaking in terms of, like, I think of little kids and dogs very, very similar. And, like, my sister hates it when I say it, and I'm like, well, it's fucking true. Do you know what I mean? Like, dogs see the world through pictures, and they learn through context. They don't generalize well across the board. Kids have that one up on dogs. Do you know what I mean? But they learn in very similar ways, and both like to have autonomy over their situation. A certain level of autonomy over their situation. So if you've got a dog that you're just constantly clamping down on it and you're never letting it do any of the things that it wants to do, it's just going to be an absolute, like, which is what the majority of dog owners want their dogs to do, and you try and explain it to people, like, you got to understand that this isn't a fucking ornament.
Yeah.
This has thoughts, feelings, desires, urges that it wants to achieve. You have to find the balance and work in with it. And people are like, oh, that sounds too hard, and I don't want it to do that. And I'm like, well, why the fuck did you get a dog? Why'd you get this specific breed of dog? Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I've sidetracked a little bit, do you know what I mean? But it's the same with kids. It's like, there's give and there's take. It can't just be all give, and it can't be all take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because, like, you would have thought of times, like, where you're like, fuck, if I do this, like, mum and dad are going to fucking, go bananas.
Yeah.
And you're like... And it affects your decision-making process, and, like, it can also impede your development and your ability to learn. Because what do we know through having been in the army? You don't do your best work you don't do your best learning when you're under extreme amount, well, not extreme amounts of stress, like any sort of level of stress.